Hi everyone, it's Nancy Vastine. Are you ready to play with me today? I hope you're all ready to play with me because I have some mojo today and I want to play in the art room. Yay for me. Belle's going to chime right in. So, I watched this, several months ago, way before I even started a YouTube channel. I was watching things on YouTube. And Susie Dennis, she did this, months and months and months ago. And so I'm picking up on it. And we are going to play with wax paper. Yes, wax paper. The stuff you buy at the grocery store, the wax paper. Okay, we're going to make paper. I have 3 sheets of wax paper here. I have my brush for glue. I have contact paper here that I picked up at Target in their dollar store, dollar bin. That's what this is. I have some papers that, deli paper that I painted, and papers that I did spray inks on, and dictionary paper that I painted, and tissue paper that I stamped. Or actually it's deli paper I stamped. So, we're going to get started, okay? And I don't do things in fast forward. It's here for the duration. I am going to crumple this up. Wad it up in my hand. And I'm going to crumple the other one up in my hand. And I'm going to crumple this one up. Okay, now I have my glue, which is Mod Podge. Oh gosh, I hope I can get it open. Mod Podge with water. Ooh, I might not be able to get this one open. Hang on, guys. I'm going to pound it on the table. Hang on. My mother used to do that with these kind of jars. I think it's stuck on there. I'm going to have to get some other kind of Mod Podge. Hang on. I'm going to get my school glue. I thought I was prepared, but I didn't try to open that. So I'm going to get the other stuff. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. I got my backup here. Oh my goodness. Belle, get out of that. No. Belle, no. Some bags fell down on the floor. She's going to string them all over. Ooh, it's coming out. Okay, so we're going to unwrap our, and the contact paper is so it won't stick. Okay, so we're going to put glue on both sides of this paper. I'm going to wet this a little, brush a little bit. Wax paper, you say? Yes, wax paper, I say. I thought she was nuts when she said that because this is a resist, but it's going to come out gorgeous. If I can get this glue to spread. You want a pretty good amount of it on here. Oh, and I have my little brayers here. And I have paint. Okay, now we're going to flip this over and roll it down with our little brayer. And we're going to put more glue on it. Can you all see what I'm doing? Am I in frame? Do I need to go up a little bit? Am I too close? Oh my gosh, I was watching some videos last night and I was getting motion sick. They had it on fast forward and it was moving so fast and it was so close to the video, to the camera. I was getting sick. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in there for a minute. And we are going to put papers down now. When this dries, it's going to be like leather. Yeah. That's why it's so interesting. Glue these down. I hope you want to play with me today. My husband was very ill yesterday. The chemo is just really kicking his behind. And he's not feeling good today. He went for a, he's almost thinking he doesn't want to do it now. He's supposed to go in to put a port in tomorrow, but he's thinking about not even doing it. I don't know. I can't talk about that because it just makes me sad. But it's, you know, men have a really hard time when they get a nauseated stomach. Lots different than when women get it. Get a little more glue. And then we'll start painting. Now, I'm going to probably come back tomorrow when this gets good and dry and peel it up and show you the results, because it's not, all this glue is not going to get dry in today, I do not think, and it's really rainy and humid outside. So now I have some fluid acrylics that I'm going to put down. And if they mix together, and I'm not going to wait for them to dry. I'm just going to paint them on. Just like that. And now I'm going to put another piece of wax paper on. But I probably need more glue. What do you think, guys? This is so fun, a glue mess. And I'm going to use my trusty little brayer. And if it turns out to be a hot mess, it turns out to be a hot mess. It will be a pretty hot mess. I guarantee you. Alrighty, so now we're going to go back in with some more papers. And glue. I hope you can all see. I'll spin you out a little bit. How's that? That's getting on my hand. So this is called wax paper fun. Fun with wax paper. And the inspiration came from Susie Dennis. see, what else do I have here? I think that's about all. Get some more glue on here. And then we're gonna paint. Belle, no. She's in the plastic bags, the grocery bags. I have them in a all together and they fell down. She's going to get in there and play with them. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys something. We also have an older dog that she's 8 years old, and she's really attached to Wes, really attached to him. And she has some real bad habits. And one of the bad habits that she does is she likes to get in the bathroom garbage or bedroom garbage. Garbage is where you would put your Kleenexes and after you blow your nose and stuff. And she likes to get those out and chew them up and make a mess. She doesn't swallow them. She just picks the paper apart and chews it up and has a gay old time with it, I guess. And she'll leave the mess there for me to clean up. Well, my husband, he's not anymore, but he was on these pain patches. Yeah, you know where this is going, don't you? And they have morphine and methadone in them. And they were really having a hard time. They were 3 days. He was supposed to wear them for 3 days, but they would fall off. And the other day, Belle was, my little dog, she was going nuts. Alright, I'm going to put some paint on here. She was going crazy wanting to go upstairs to where the bedroom that Wes is being sleeping in, where his computer and stuff is, and he was asleep on that bed. And she wanted to go up there really bad. So I went up there with her, and oh my goodness, I see this patch on the floor, and Molly is on the bed panting and drooling, and I don't know whether she vomited or she defecated. I don't know what it was, but it was a mess on the bed. I thought she was going to die. And I knew she must have gotten that out of his, it must have stuck on his bed, because we were very careful when we took those off to make sure that they got back into the packaging and into a different garbage than just a waste paper basket. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, I think that's gonna be pretty. Now we are gonna stick our last thing of wax paper over the top of it. But I think we need some glue. So anyway, I called the vet, and you know, my husband was looking on the internet about, oh, you know, well, when they're panting hard, I mean, her eyes were glazed over, she was panting. I thought, oh no, she's a goner, you know. And our veterinarian does house calls for dogs, and so he always comes out to the house to take care of my dogs. And so he always answers his calls really quick. Well, this day he didn't. He was like an hour getting back to us. But my husband looked on the internet and said, if they're breathing hard like that, panting hard, then they're okay. It's when their breathing starts slowing down and they're not breathing at all is when you need to get concerned. So anyway, last piece of wax paper going on this. Gonna roll it out with the sprayer. So anyway, by the time the veterinarian called, I could see that she was gonna be okay. And you know, she just now wanted to sleep. I think she was flying high as a kite. And yeah. But if this ever happens to you, my veterinarian said to get a squeeze bottle that has like a tall, something like this, a squeeze bottle like this that has a nipple, the tall thing on it. Put hydrogen peroxide in it, and if your dog ever eats anything like that, you need to make them vomit. And if you put hydrogen peroxide in it and squeeze it a couple of times in their mouth, that will make them vomit. And yeah, just hydrogen peroxide. Good to know. Good tricks to know. Write it on your calendar. If your dog ever or your animal ever eats pills or stuff like that, make them vomit. I think she had vomited. I think that's what it was, because I don't know. It didn't smell like poop. And it was yucky. We won't go into that, but my dog's okay. I just wanted to tell you that story. Just have to be really careful with. But they said that the dog could be around him and be with him even though he's on chemo. And he's had his first chemo treatment, and he had it on Thursday, and yesterday he woke up very sick to his stomach and not feeling good. I tried to push the fluids, but he wouldn't, you know, he's stubborn. He's a man. Of course, I know what it feels like when you're nauseated, but when I'm nauseated, I want some ice chips. That helps me. And he's got nauseating medicine. That just made him sleep all day, and then I couldn't get him to wake up to give him any fluids. Whoa, yaddy yaddy, round and round circles we go. Where we end, we'll never know. I don't know. He's really thinking about not going and getting that port put in and not taking any more chemo treatments, which is making me really sad. And I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could get him to feel better, and so he could want to eat. I don't know. I think he's going to end up having to have an IV put in because he's just not getting enough fluids. Not drinking. Okay, guys, this is the wax paper, and tomorrow when it is all dry, I will come back and we'll peel it off of here. I can't set it outside to dry because it's raining and it's humid, and so it wouldn't get dry. But I am going to take it. I have a table downstairs, and this is just taped onto my drop paper. But I'm going to take it off and take it downstairs and put it on that table down there and let it dry down there where it won't get disturbed. And then we'll be back tomorrow and peel it off of here, and we'll have some cool paper, I hope. I hope so. Susie's is cool. Hers turned out really cute. In the first one she made, she dried in between, but the second one she decided she wouldn't and see if it came out a hot mess. Well, I didn't dry mine in between either, so I don't know if it's going to come out a hot mess or not. Okay, guys. Thanks for all the comments. I love them, and I'm glad you came to my craft room and played with me today. And I will be back for part 2 of this tomorrow, or when this dries. It might dry down there in a couple hours. You never know. So I will see you later. Bye-bye.